Joe Rogan, you owe Sam money. Get Sam money.
Certain people at certain points in time are given opportunities to do actual courageous things.
So he basically sold his soul.
Why would you give that away, even for $1 billion? Maybe Joe will feel like he's got his freedom back.
Fucking miserable inferiority complex. You got an inferiority complex.
In the future, Joe's gonna be thinking, do I really want to butt heads with Spotify again?
You get a lot of views, but do you think that they ever reach Joe?
Yeah, he's seen them, yeah.
Oh, you know this?
Yes. I want to see how high profile I can get it and still be not acknowledged. Give me a call. It's me, Sammy. Give me a call. Call me up. You got my number. Who do you want to be the most listened to guy? Rogan or Ellen DeGeneres?
I thought he was alpha.
I'm a gorilla. Well, he's not untouchable on Spotify.
These ain't them lessons you're gonna get in the free online real estate intro course. And these definitely ain't the lessons you're gonna get from a little leprechaun rolling around in tights, selling snake oil, watching from safety while other men, warriors, do battle in the arena. I'm talking about Joe Rogan. These lessons are like I heard from some fancy New York City boy in glasses called them once. These here are obfuscated, you see? Because the Great Spirit, he don't want to talk unless you're really trying your best to listen. That's why he only talks through the smoke.
And you've been kind of trolling him lately, and I kind of wanted to ask you about
I gotta get him. You know, this website Cameo, there's a website called Cameo, and on Cameo you can go and all the defunct washed up celebrities who are bored when there's not an agent telling them do this, you gotta do this, they have no like thought pattern, so they go to this website where you can spend or whatever amount of money to get them to say something. And it's usually it's all like birthday messages and like, so I've been having people that are Rogan affiliated, Randy Couture, fighters, MMA fighters, Brian Callen did some, Bruce Buffer, the announcer for the UFC, did a bunch, and I've just been making it so that the message is something I can chop up to make it sound like the person saying Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan, the Joe Rogan that we know. Joe Rogan, you owe Sam money. Get Sam money. Or y'all can fight in my boxing gym. But one thing is gonna happen. You're gonna pay him his money.
In some cases they do. Randy Couture was cool. He did an actual sincere message to Joe Rogan. He was like, Joe, this guy's spending a lot of money to get on your show, man. He might be the best show you ever did. Fucking Randy Couture's a real one. Michael Rappaport.
He's like the most anti-Trump, but deranged.
He's incredible.
It's become his life.
Joe Rogan, whatever the kind of fucking bull, racist clan kind of name that is, you dumb. My guy Sammy, okay, told me all about you. Said you're a fucking scumbag, okay? Said you're borderline racist, okay? Said you're borderline anti-Semitic, okay? And you're an overall dumb What do you like, stain Donald Trump?
Bruh.
Joe, we're getting rid of that
Bruh.
November 3rd. You don't want to take my guy Sammy's fucking phone calls? Well, you're going to take this, asshole. You fucking miserable inferiority complex. You got an inferiority complex, you. Fuck this guy, Sammy.
Oh my
God, it's
man.
so funny. It's so on another level that you just can't make fun of him.
It's awesome. I'm past making fun of him. I'm not like, oh, Michael Rappaport's such a f***ed up guy. I'm just like, that's a force of nature. That's like a beautiful thing. It might have been like 150 or something.
Whoa.
I got Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather was 1,000. Been trying to get Caitlyn Jenner, who's 2,500.
That guy?
Yeah. Anyway, Michael Rappaport, I wrote him a message that was like, hey, my name's Joragan. I'm Burmese. My friend, Sammy, he's Burmese too, and he's racist. And so Michael Rappaport made this video where he's like, hey, fucking Joe Rogan, what kind of fucking KKK racist clan name is that? Trust me, if I hit Joe Rogan, he would instantly forget every piece of jiu-jitsu knowledge in his mind. Joe, you would know as much jiu-jitsu as Marcella May Rogan after I hit you. You'd be goo goo gaga mode, okay? You'd be looking for some Pampers. Listen, Joe, I'm sending you back to the Stone Age, all right? You'd be playing with blocks. Hey, Joe. Joe, it's just me. Hey, call me Sammy. Hey, Joe, give me a call. It's me, Sammy. Give me a call. Come on, Joe. Call me up. You got my number. Listen, the list of things that I would do to Joe, it's like a Bill of Rights. It's like the United States tax code. It just doesn't end. It's thousands of pages long. The list of things I wouldn't do to Joe in a fight. I wouldn't take no for an answer. Call me Joe.
I mean, you get a lot of views, but do you think that they ever reach Joe?
Yeah, he's seen them, yeah.
Oh, you know this?
Yes.
How do you know this?
Through one of the guys. And they do not want to acknowledge the thing.
Why?
I don't know. I think if I actually got on Joe Rogan's show, I would not be an asshole, first of all.
Yeah.
Because regardless of what people think about him, he's a pseudo-intellectual, whatever. He's built this thing.
Yeah, I mean...
And the thing that he's built has at least red-pilled some people. People come to other people through him.
Right.
And he's the most... Who do you want to be the most listened to guy? You can pick. It's either Rogan or Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah.
Some people get red-pilled through him. A lot of people don't. Whatever. I wouldn't take that opportunity of being invited onto the show and having my career boosted massively to like shit on the guy and like try to dunk on him.
No, yeah, there's no point.
And if I did, I have a whole comedy routine that's super funny that he'd probably like anyway, which is where I would I'd be like, I know what pisses off people who do actual martial arts, which is being like, I would just be like, yeah, Joe, that BJJ, that wouldn't work on me. Okay? No, it's Krav Maga, my friend. That's what you need to learn. All right? Jeet Kune, listen, what are you going to do? BJJ, you're going to roll around, you're going to try to choke somebody who's doing an Aikido throw on you? How's that going to work? Like the whole, like, using name-dropping fake martial arts. That's something I think about. If I'm ever on Joe Rogan and I wanted to blow it.
What do you think your odds are on getting on?
Zero.
Yeah. Because of Spotify?
On Spotify, yeah.
They completely erased the best episodes with Gavin and Milo and Stefan Molyneux and all these people.
Yeah, I want to see how high profile I can get it and still be not acknowledged. Because that is crazy to me. That I'm not. It's not even like he can't even come on the show and be like, this is crazy. This guy's making these videos about me. Like it would take like 15 seconds to totally diffuse it.
Well, he does mention Gavin and the Proud Boys and Milo once in a while. He mentions the people that he basically banned. So he basically sold his soul to Spotify for $100 million.
Man.
Which I don't understand because he already was making $40 million a year.
Yeah.
So what's the point?
Yeah.
And then everyone thought, okay, he's going to go to Spotify, so that means no one can touch him. He can say whatever he wants, put out whatever he wants. But it seems like he's being that much more careful now.
Well, he's not untouchable on Spotify. It's everybody at Spotify. These people, these cause-seeking, up in arms type people. Those are the types of people who get involved in like mid-level at a company like that, or people who are. If the company's not doing enough for Black Lives Matter or whatever, they have no problem protesting or whatever.
Like I get it if you're not making any money and you have a following and someone offers you all this money. I get it.
Right.
Hey, I get it, LeBron James. I totally get it for simping for China and all of that.
At certain points, you don't have to immediately kamikaze your life and burn it all to the ground. But I do know that certain people at certain points in time are given opportunities to do actual courageous things.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Joe Rogan was doing that. He was having all these people on, and now he won't have you on.
That's, yeah. And the thing about it, like you said, throwing it, doing that for no reason, especially when it's this thing that he built. And I know that looking at the Joe Rogan show on YouTube, oh, he's got a camera and a microphone. That's not that hard. I could do that. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, you go do that. You go start a podcast. But it's it's a massive media IP that he spent his, probably the most special part of his adult life building.
Yeah.
Why would you give that away, even for $1 billion? Why?
Well, to me, it doesn't make sense. He didn't need to do that. People were talking about because YouTube started to censor stuff that, this is going to be great for him. He can do whatever he wants. So all those people that work in Spotify, that's basically a problem throughout corporate America and all of that.
Yeah.
I actually kind of think it'll backfire. You're right that it's fragmented. Like the people we follow and everything, like you have a niche, everyone has a niche, and that's kind of where it's at. But it's almost like when those Spotify employees and everyone else like them destroys everything that was built by pretty creative people, and then we have civil war or whatever. People like us will be there to pick up the pieces, and then hierarchy will kind of level out. You know, right now it doesn't seem like there's a real hierarchy.
I don't know if that that flip is coming. That like a semi-apocalyptic flip. I feel like the Spotify thing, the employees there, they'll sort of maybe back down a little bit, and Joe, it might even feel like Joe's had a victory or something where he's like, see, they know that I'm going to put on whatever I want. I'll have on Michael Curry or someone else that nobody has ever heard of. I'll have this guy on, Tim Kennedy, the fucking CIA recruiter, to talk about shooting antelope in the head and how badass that is. Maybe Joe will feel like he's got his freedom back. But in the future, every time there's some sort of a decision, any type of potentially controversial thing, Joe's going to be thinking, do I really want to butt heads with Spotify again? Do I really want to test the waters and see how much power they actually have over my life? You know, subconsciously, that's the type of thing that he's going to be thinking.
I thought he was alpha.
He's the most alpha of all time.
Yeah, he's alpha though. So you know.
I'm a gorilla. I'm a Tasmanian devil.
So we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If only navigating the info war was anything like shooting a reindeer through the heart with a wooden bow, then we'd be all set with Joe as our leader.
We have become domesticated animals, and not the funny, happy kind, the ones they test pesticides on. The joy we seek shall come not from a self-help booklet. It shall not come from arguing about ideologies online, nor from so-called medicine made by men blinded with greed, hidden from God's light down in strange underground facilities. The only way we can find the truth in ourselves is by reestablishing a true and honest connection with our home.